2 taking on Port Isabel. This was originally supposed to be PSJA Memorial taking on Port Isabel. Tarpons in the blue uniforms with the white trim. San Benito 2 with the ball inside. That shot's blocked by the Tarpons. And here come the Tarpons in the front court. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard as they work the ball outside for a 3 on the way. Good look, good. 3 points, Port Isabel on top to start this game off. Back in the front court here are the Greyhounds. Working on the left wing out to the top of the key. Off the dribble, a shot goes off in the paint, no good. Rebound carries out over the backboard. So it'll be Port Isabel basketball up 3-0 here. Running clock of 14 minutes in each of the first halves, or for the 2 halves here in these games. Leading up to the eventual championship game here at San Benito. Fadeaway jumper, that goes in, and Port Isabel on top early 5-0 over San Benito's 2 team. Ball in the front court for the Greyhounds. Tee up a long 3, that one won't go. Rebound taken down. And here come the Tarpons into the front court. Kick it out for a 3 that won't go. Rebound taken down by Devin Rubio for the Greyhounds into the front court. Rubio with a behind the back dribble, attacks right side off the dribble, and that one deflected out of bounds. Assisting inside was Jason Lowe for the Port Isabel. Now your scores are reflective. Home team is San Benito. They're in the Tarpons are the away team with the lead, and another point or bucket goes in, making it a 7-0 game. Port Isabel up early on. San Benito with the basketball. Get it in the paint. That's off the glass. No good. Rebound. Tarpons all over that as Jason Lowe secures the board. Outlet pass finds Daniel Renza. Renza brings it front side. Swings it on the baseline. Watches. Gets it back outside as he got it in the hands of Pinkerton. Back to Renza. Renza attacks on the baseline. Outside to a Pinkerton 3. Before that, the whistle blows. And fortunately for San Benito, they did commit the foul. Otherwise, that was going to be a textbook inside-outside and a finish with a Pinkerton 3. Pinkerton triggers the inbound play right now for the Tarpons. Inside to Renza, layup good. 9-0 Tarpons on the gate here, leading against San Benito. Greyhounds with the ball. Outside it goes. Devin Rubio goes inside to Amado Guzman. Ball belongs to San Benito. Meanwhile, a timeout on the floor as Port Isabel up early, big, here on the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament from San Benito on Real Sports Live.
The next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Inside a top-secret, highly classified government laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedragv.com.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Back here after the timeout. Greyhounds missed a shot. They get a steal here, have the ball on the open court, still looking for their first points here of this first half. 3 on the way, won't go. Rebound secured by Cole Pinkerton for the Tarpons of Port Isabel. Tarpons bring it into the front court. Missed that shot, get their own rebound as Rinza secures the board. Finds a cutter, that shot won't go when a foul called. That should send Dennis Lozano to the line for the Tarpons. Lozano with no number on his shirt, so I'm guessing that's number 0 that they gave us, although they have a 0 and a 00. So no indicator who's who as far as these players with no numbers on the jersey. Substitution checks in. Again, I've got 2 guys with no numbers. I got a Dennis Lozano listed as 0. And then a 00, which is probably another player without a number. So we'll try to get a shoe color or something that'll help me establish who's who on those. The guy with the ball right now, who's that? Okay, all right, got it. Okay, thanks. That is Lozano in the game right now for the Tarpons. Thanks to one of the Tarpon fans coming up helping me get that under control. Tarpons on a steal. That's going to be a jump ball. This is Port Isabel taking on San Benito. We had to adjust our scoreboard on the fly to go with the generic. We were originally given a bracket. This was supposed to be PSJA Memorial taking on Port Isabel. San Benito had to split their varsity squad into 2 in order to take this spot in the bracket and keep this game in check. There's a bad pass. Stays inbounds. Nice save that time by the Greyhounds. Misael Garay was able to get his hands on the ball. Outside to Devin Rubio. Rubio outside to Caleb Castillo. Finds the open shooter. That's a missed shot by Eric Padilla. Rebound by the Port Isabel Tarpons, and here they come. Pinkerton. Top of the key, it goes to Lozano. Lozano stays on the right side in the corner to Pinkerton. Further outside, Martinez with the ball. Goes inside. Shot goes in. Rinza gets it to go and gets fouled, gets to the line. Daniel Rinza steps to the free throw line for the Port Isabel Tarpons. Meanwhile, new platoon of players into the game for the Tarpons. Joey Riso checks in the game. Also Miles Brodus in the game. Rebound on the missed free throw. Here come the Greyhounds of San Benito. On the drive, they'll find a cutter on the baseline. Nothing there. That ball's deflected by Rinza and stolen by Port Isabel. Rinza has it in the backcourt. Brings it up off the crossover. Hangs in the air. Got it to go again, Daniel Rinza. Rinza 2 more points. Tarpons up big here in this first half. Rubio has the ball for the Greyhounds. Finds the open shooter in the corner. That 3 will not go. Rebound secured that time by Jason Lowe. Outlet pass intercepted by the Greyhounds. Caleb Castillo stepped in that passing lane, took the pass away. Greyhounds working the ball on the perimeter now against this defense of Port Isabel. Now they'll go inside, hand it off. Banker rolls off, no good. Rebound by Lowe for the Tarpons. Just joining us, this is the opening games, game 2 of the day here at San Benito for the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament. Earlier, San Perlita knocked off the San Benito split squad number 1. At the free throw line is Rudy Barrera for the Tarpons. Misses that. Greyhound have the ball. They'll bring it front court. Off the dribble is Guzman. Got in the paint. They'll work it for the extra pass to Rubio. Quickly covered, though, defensively. Active play right now by the Tarpons. They'll intercept that pass. You can almost see that one coming. Barrera takes it right side, lays it in. You can see the overplay on defense, and then all it took was someone stepping in a passing lane. And then on the finish, Rubio. Tarpons up even bigger. Outside for the Greyhounds. On the dribble this time. That's Misael Garay. Goes inside. Shot goes in for the Greyhounds. Tarpon basketball. Rinza slows the pace. And brings it into the front court. Daniel Rinza on the right-hand dribble. Lobs it inside to Lowe. Goes to work. Missed the shot. Rebound comes out long. Nice hustle by Lowe to keep it alive for the Tarpons. Out to Rinza. Attacks off the drive. Got it to go again. Daniel Rinza, another bucket. Port Isabel looking extremely sharp here in this one. Long shot won't go. Rebound in the paint by the Greyhounds. Off the banker. That goes in. Devin Rubio. Rubio working inside on the boards. Got the shot to go. 3:26 to go here in this first half of play. Back here, it's PI with the basketball and the big lead here in the first half. Tarpons on the dribble, nothing there for Rico. Gets a shot away, rebound by the Greyhounds. Caleb Castillo secures that board. Castillo brings it front side between the circles, swings it left for a three ball by Armando Guzman. That one won't go. Rebound by the Greyhounds, as they'll keep it on the offensive end. Working outside off the dribble by Mata. Moises Mata misses that shot. Rebound is controlled by the Tarpons of Port Isabel. So that time down, a couple of offensive boards for the Greyhounds, but nothing on the scoreboard. And a quick timeout is called. Port Isabel up big here in the first half. They'll take on, the winner of this will take on San Perlita later on today. This is Real Sports Live. Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending. To bring it back, two reasons. First of all, they blew that whistle for a timeout, but they immediately brought the teams right back on the floor. Also, that commercial that was going to run was for the 3-up, 3-down tournament in San Perlita. That's going on today in Port Mansfield. Good day for that. RGV Coaches Basketball Association. The boys playing here at San Benito. The girls are playing over in the auxiliary campus. Eventually, the championship games of both boys and girls will be played here on this court. We'll have broadcasts of both of those later on today. Missed shot, another offensive rebound for the Greyhounds. Secures another bucket. Aaron Lucero that time on the finish. First half, though, has been all Port Isabel. Off the dribble that time is Lozano. Inside, bucket goes. 2 more points for Port Isabel. Greyhounds with the ball. Work it right side. That ball stolen by the Port Isabel Tarpons as Dennis Lozano has the ball. Throws it too far. Out of reach and picked off by the Greyhounds. They'll work it back on the offensive end, and a hard foul occurs. Greyhounds working on the perimeter. Skip pass through the defense over on that left wing. Work it back outside. Now they'll get it inside. Now back outside in the hands of Lucero. Stepping in through traffic and missing a shot in the paint. Eric Padilla, rebound comes out to the Tarpons. Quick pass ahead to Martinez, has it deflected. Lozano right there to pick it up. Lozano nearly tied up, he is. Good hustle that time by the Greyhounds, Raul Camacho. On the possession change, it's Port Isabel basketball out of bounds. And now they'll call a timeout with actually 6 seconds left here in this first half of play. Quick timeout.
Looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Bates in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods.
No such thing as media timeouts here, my friends. These guys, referees are getting this in and out. So we're back to play. After the timeout, that ball deflected off the backboard, so that'll be out of bounds. One of the sponsors for the RGV Coaches Basketball Association is Valley Baptist Physician Network. Heather Smith, Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, just one of the sponsors helping them out. As the clock runs down to zeros. All Port Isabel, and they're trying to punch their ticket into the quarterfinals. And a game at 10 o'clock against San Perlita. Won't be on this court, so it won't be a broadcast game. I wish they would do that. I wish they'd put those big games right here on the main court. In this case, it's not going to be happening. We'll take a break. We'll come back and get you set for the second half.
Is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
We're back here at halftime in San Benito, Texas, for the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament. I was looking at the bracket. All of the winners' games move over to the practice gym, all the way into the semifinal. We'll get one semifinal game back here. I tried to talk to coaches who are setting up brackets when we're broadcasting and try to get all the primary games, or as many as I can, on the main gym floor where the championship game takes place. In this case, that's not going to happen. So you're gonna miss some big matchups here on the broadcast side, including the the games that are coming up in the next round. Port Isabel on their way. They'll be taking on the winner of Donna Weslico, by the way, which is being played in the other gym. I think earlier I said they'd be taking on San Perlita. San Perlita is taking on either Rio Hondo or Hannah. We'll try to find out who won that game. Hannah? Rio Hondo? So we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Back here as we resume play in the second half of this one between Port Isabel and the San Benito second team. I say San Benito second team. They had to split the varsity up into two squads. PSJ Memorial unable to make the trip, so they had to adjust on the fly. San Benito. Splitting up. Here's a three by the Tarpons, and that's good. 3 more points for Port Isabel. They've led from start to finish here in this one. Now in the second half. 3 by the Greyhounds. Trying to answer, nothing doing. Rebound by the Tarpons, and they'll bring it up front side. Arden Martinez had that pass deflected. Dennis Lozano was there to track it down. He got fouled. It'll be Port Isabel basketball out of bounds. Martinez will trigger the inbound play for the Tarpons. Gets it into hands of Daniel Rinza. Clear out for Rinza. Any of these players able to step out and run at the top of this offense, that's a luxury for the Port Isabel team. Ball deflected in the paint. That's going to be off the hands of Martinez. And so San Benito will have the ball. Nearing the 12-minute mark here of this second half of play. That shot's blocked. Rebound by the Greyhounds. Kick it outside to Rubio. Rubio swings it for a left wing three on the way by Camacho. That's good. Camacho hits a three for San Benito. 26-9 game, though. Port Isabel comfortably on top. Tarpons work the ball off the dribble. Jumper by Lozano goes. Dennis Lozano. Makes it a 28-9 lead. Greyhounds back with the basketball. Work it left side for a Rubio three. That one won't go. Better spacing this half by the Greyhounds. Here's another open three. That one won't go either. Long rebound out for the Tarpons. They'll get it ahead. Pulling up as Rinza off the dribble. Missed it. Rebound by the Greyhounds, and here they come. Lots of defenders back for Port Isabel. Back tap. That's tipped out of bounds. Aaron Lucero on the attack. And it's San Benito basketball out of bounds on the baseline. They'll They'll get it inside for a banker that won't go. Rebound taken down by Port Isabel, and here comes Garden Martinez taking it coast to coast. Martinez with a big step, takes it off the dribble, missed the shot, gets to the free throw line. They're saying my audio is a little low. Well, we'll fix that real quick. See if that fixes it right there. Thanks, Paulo Sanchez, giving me some input there on the audio side. My voice is still at about 60%, my friends. I got hit with something. It's now been 2 weeks, still trying to nurse it back to health. Shot missed by the Greyhounds of San Benito. It's Port Isabel back with the ball quickly. Martinez, nice pass to Rinza, layup good. Assist Martinez, basket Daniel Rinza. Tarpons extend the lead back. They've been comfortably on top here since the start of this game. Rubio off the dribble, attacks in the paint, left-hand layup, left it short, fights for his own rebound, got it, kicks it out for a three on the way by Camacho. That's good. Started with the offensive rebounding, and then Camacho drops in a three. Ball back in the hands of the Tarpons. Daniel Rinza off the dribble to Cole Pinkerton. Gets it inside to a cutter. That's Lowe. Fadeaway jumper goes for Jason Lowe. 2 more points for the Tarpons. They're up 21. Greyhounds working on the offensive end. Rubio trying to force that pass. Rinza easily takes that away. Daniel Rinza in the backcourt hands it off. Here comes Martinez. Garden Martinez on a clear out on the right wing. Attacks, tries to dish it inside to Pinkerton. Gets it to him, he gets fouled. Cole Pinkerton will head to the free throw line. And a technical foul's called. And 2 shots coming up for Cole Pinkerton. They'll call an intentional foul against the Greyhounds. So Pinkerton steps to the line. No good on the first. Tarpons on their way to a 10 o'clock, make it a 10:40 matchup against the winner of Donna and Westico, which is being played in the other gym. Missed free throw by Pinkerton. It's Port Isabel basketball out of bounds on the intentional foul. Pinkerton to throw it in. Gets in the hands of Barrera. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Cole Pinkerton gets a rebound. Got a man in the air. Missed a shot. Right there's Lowe to clean it up. Pinkerton with the offensive board. Lowe with the stick back. Right at the 7-minute mark here of the second half. Greyhounds with the ball. Work it to the free throw line. Now baseline. Back inside to Padilla. Better pass inside to Guzman. That's blocked by Lowe. Secured by Pinkerton. And here come the Tarpons. The defense continues to excel. Pinkerton brings it front side. Lost his dribble. Hands it off. Kick it outside for a three on the way that won't go. Rebound. Pinkerton continues to work hard inside on the boards. Missed shot there. Rebound taken down by the Greyhounds of San Benito. Weaving through traffic, bring it front side. Now they'll have it taken away, and here comes Pinkerton front side, layup good. 2 more points for Cole Pinkerton. Tarpons up by 25. Greyhounds working the ball on the perimeter, staying outside. Now attacking through a double team. That's taken away by the Port Isabel Tarpons. Here comes Lowe. Lowe swings it outside to Brodus. Here's a three on the way, missed by Rico. Rebound by San Benito. They'll have the ball. To the baseline. Stepping up. That shot's blocked and a foul called. Free throw opportunity coming up for San Benito. San Benito, the home team on the scoreboard. Normally we would have a much better looking scoreboard for you, but they were changing some things up on the fly here. PSJA Memorial unable to make the trip, and therefore San Benito split their team into two squads. This is San Benito 2 on the court. Earlier today we had San Benito 1. Missed free throw for the Greyhounds. Substitutions checking in now for Port Isabel. Dennis Lozano checks back in the game. Free throw won't go. Rebound by the Tarpons of Port Isabel in the blue uniforms here. Coming to you from San Benito. There's a steal by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds in the front court. Kick it outside for Guzman. Steps inside the paint now. Rips a pass into Rubio. Couldn't secure that. Ball taken away by the Tarpons in the front court. Forced a pass inside to Lowe. He's double teamed. Lost control. Taken away by the Greyhounds. Rubio attacks left side off the glass. That won't go. Rebound by Lowe. Real physical game here between these two teams. Port Isabel comfortably on top. Able to adjust to this physical style, which is something that last year that team was learning how to do. They're going to be one of the stronger teams in the area for certain. Shot goes in by Lozano. Rubio has the ball for the Greyhounds of San Benito. Finds a cutter on the baseline. That shot's blocked by Lowe, and here come the Tarpons again with the ball as that interior defense is there to help. You think you get a layup out of that deal, nothing doing. Rinza out to Lowe. Lowe with a head and shoulder fake. Takes it off the dribble into a double team. Hangs in the air. That one's blocked by the Greyhounds. Secured though. Ball stays in bounds. Greyhounds have it. They want to run. In the front court, Guzman. Gets it to Rubio. Got it off the glass. Got it to go. Tarpon basketball. They'll bring it into the front court. Take it off the dribble. This is Lozano. Has it taken away. Greyhounds back with the basketball. In the corner to Guzman. Inside to Rubio. In the paint. Got a man in the air. Shot it up. Made it. Rubio on the finish. Devin Rubio. That time he used that head and shoulder fake to get the ball, or get a shot away over Lowe after he left his feet. Shot off the dribble misses by Rinza. Rebound is taken by the Greyhounds and knocked out of bounds. Again, I wish I had time to talk to coaches before this thing got going, so we could have moved some games over here to this main gym floor, as all the big quarterfinals and semifinals are going to be played over in the other gym. We can't take our equipment back and forth. Rudy and I would be wore out trying to pull that off to eventually get over here to the championship. We'll be here for the girls' championship and the boys' championship games. Those will be later on today. Under 2 minutes left here in this one. Earlier, it was an impressive win for San Perlita's Trojans over the split squad of San Benito. And here, Port Isabel. Equally impressive against the split squad number 2 for the Greyhounds. Lozano off the dribble, has that stripped away. Greyhounds on the run into the front court. It's Garay. Get it outside for a three by Castillo. That one won't go. Rebound by the Greyhounds in the paint. Work it back outside for a Guzman three. Open look, missed it. Rebound secured by Rinza for the Tarpons to Pinkerton. Pinkerton attacks in the lane. Left hand, missed the finish. Rebound by the Greyhounds. in the front court. Nice pass, right side, layup good. Nice finish that time by Garay. Tarpon basketball in the front court. Martinez slows the pace. Takes it into a double team, has it easily taken away. Camacho takes it coast to coast. That's a missed shot. Offensive board with the Greyhounds. Put it in. Greyhounds playing hard to the finish here. But the Tarpons of Port Isabel securing the victory. They'll take on the winner of Weslaco or Donna later on today. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast of this one. We're going to go ahead and shut it down so we can get the rosters for the next game. And I'm going to see if I can lobby to get some of those semifinal games moved over here to this court. Final here, Port Isabel wins this one, 39-20. Till next time.